remember when I was a young man being married to Bonnie, there were, I'm a relationship expert. Everybody was always saying, well, how often do you have sex? How often do you have sex? There's a pressure. If you have a good relationship, you should be having sex all the time. And I just say, that's why people stop having sex. You see, and it's not like a strict rule. I mean, if you're on a romantic getaway, you have a vacation, it's the two of you. Yeah, have a lot of sex, no problem. But just know that you're going to need a lot of recovery time. And I've just seen where even in my own marriage, Bonnie and I would go away, just Hawaii or something without the kids, have a lot of sex. And then I'd come back and there'd be arguments and fights. And part of it was she'd be feeling on her side, we've reached this new level of intimacy and connection. And I'm coming home going, now it's time to get back to work, because men need, after they've had a lot of connection, intimacy with a woman, that's estrogen. That estrogen will push down his testosterone. Then he needs distance. He needs independence. He needs things where he can produce testosterone on his own without depending on anybody. See, that's the key to this. Romance does raise my testosterone because I'm making her happy, but I'm also connecting with her as well. So both testosterone and estrogen are going up at the same time. So I have to have higher testosterone even before I start to connect with my wife, because as soon as I start connecting with her, my estrogen levels are going to go up. And estrogen, female energy, pushes testosterone down. That's why, for me, luckily, I travel a lot as part of my work. So when I'm pulling away from my wife and I don't masturbate, my testosterone's building up. So I'd come home and be able to reconnect with her. And so that, but when I connected too much, she'd get too attached to me and I'd get too much into wanting to pull away and do my thing. And so we solved that just by having sex once a week. And then suddenly you stay more balanced with actually the biology. You can measure this. There's studies that show it. I'll repeat it again, because it can start to sound like I'm like giving my belief system that everybody should follow and some spiritual wisdom I have. No, this is a biological study that shows biologically men's testosterone levels cut in half if he has sex more than once a week, if he ejaculates more than once a week. And it will go higher and higher as he gets older if he can have sex and not ejaculate, because that also, sex boosts estrogen and testosterone. But if he ejaculates, his testosterone goes way back down again. He has to build it up. So these are like really important insights.